Good morning, America. Breaking news in the fight against COVID on this Friday morning.
Good morning, America. We all hope your Friday and your October is off to a good start, and we cannot wait to see more of that celebration at Disney.
That's right. We are looking forward to that. But first, we do have a lot of news to get to, starting with the fight against the pandemic. Well, George, turning now to Facebook and Instagram, they are under fire. The company's global...
All right, we have to change the name now.
Well, I loved your joke, by the way, Michael. Okay. I love it. All right. Now to that supersized Super Bowl halftime show. 5 music legends performing together for the very first time. TJ is here with that. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning. You could argue that any one of these artists could headline the Super Bowl halftime show on their own. Back in 2004, they had 6 headliners. You had P. Diddy, Nelly, Jessica Simpson, Kid Rock, and also Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson, but nobody really remembers that show anymore.
No, we never talk about that show.
How long is the halftime going to be now? You got to extend
Still 12 minutes, man.
Beep, beep. Yeah, how long's the day going to be?
Thank you, TJ. A lot more coming up here on GMA, including the latest in the hunt for Brian Laundrie's
new series. It's trending big, even popping up on TikTok trends and Roblox, so you know it's something that the kids are watching, which means it's exploding.
I have to ask what Roblox is.
I thought you were going to say what Bridgerton. I'm like, George, really? You didn't get sucked into it like we did?
Hey, watch Bridgerton. Following a lot of headlines this morning, including breaking news in the fight against...
We're back now with the show that everyone's talking about. It's called Squid Game. It's a violent thriller from South Korea, and it's centered on a survival game. Juju Chang is here with more on this. Good morning to you, Juju.
Good morning to you, Amy. It is a phenomenal costume is going to be trending already.
Yep.
Makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Juju. And by the way, everyone should tune in to GMA Saturday because you will be at the desk tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that.
Me too. So much fun.
Right. Cannot wait to see that. And coming up next, some melody that's going down this weekend. TJ is back.
Woo, pig, suey. See you now.
Go Dogs. That's it? Really? No.
So we got
Arkansas against Georgia.
I'm headed there, right?
Georgia against Arkansas.
Yeah.
You two.
Yeah.
You're
2 undefeated teams.
It'll be decided on the football field.
Thank you.
Tune in tomorrow to see that, everybody.
We got a couple surprises, all on this Friday.
And we are looking forward to all of that. But first, we have a lot of news to get to, starting with that breaking.
Well, George, now to the FDA and CDC warning that teen vaping is an urgent danger to public health despite a major drop during the pandemic. Ariel Reshef is back with more. And Ariel, kids now returning to the classroom after a year of virtual learning. Well, that's the fear that they may contribute.
Play 4 90s hip-hop legends who reunite in their 40s trying to recapture their fame. The song is available on all platforms today, and Queens debuts Tuesday, October 19th, right here on ABC.
A fun show.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow on Saturday, GMA Halley travel forecast from the Points Guide, the cheap flights to book now and trendy destinations for a perfect winter getaway. But now we're...
Hey, Michael, yeah, we're going to switch gears now because guess what? It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we stand cancer. And the first one is in the field of immunotherapy and early stage breast cancer. What can you tell us?
Cancer events, notably fatal stage 4 events in the Keytruda group. It's huge.
That is huge. I just got chills hearing that. That's amazing. And you also have some exciting news for women over 50 with estrogen-positive breast cancer.
Like, for how long now? Because like hot flashes, insomnia,
I'm on year 7. I'm on year 7, by the way.
Yay!
So.
All right, well, listen up. This is interesting. It does so like 10, 15 years from now. So they need to think about endocrine for 10 years.
Wow. Okay. So, and that's interesting because it's counterintuitive with what you would think based on high risk, low risk.
Exactly.
All right. And so if you can explain how endocrine therapy actually works, and also this isn't just about the meds, food can also help as well.
It can. So endocrine therapy, 80% of breast cancers have risk, but they do work synergistically. So do both.
All right, and you've got some of those foods because I was looking at your list. It's really remarkable. They can actually prevent breast cancer?
No, so there's an aloe tonic. It comes as a purified drink using the entire leaf.
All right, that's really cool. And what are some other ways you can lower your estrogen levels?
Exercise, avoid alcohol.
And love having you on the show, Dr. Christy Funk, as always. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Amy.
All right, coming up next, we're going to head back to Walt Disney World Resort. We're getting the party started.
Bob, as you celebrate 50 years, what can guests expect?
Bob, I know you're also here with some news, so may I help you in announcing some big news, this morning. All right, I'm going to start. Walt Disney World has been a part of the Central Florida community now for many years, and now we know that you are honoring commitment to the community with charitable grants of $3 million. Tell us all about it.
That is great news. Bob, thank you so much. Congratulations on the 50th. We're going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World all morning long.
Morning here as we kick off the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. And Ginger's right there in Florida, taking us behind the scenes of the world's most magical celebration. Hey, Ginger. All right, Ginger, thank you. And you can celebrate the 50th anniversary tonight at 8.
All right here on ABC. Right now, we're going to go back to Ginger, who's there with a friend now. We are back now with the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort, and Disney is celebrating with a nationwide contest to recognize and reward 50 magic makers, their local heroes who uplift their community. So, Ginger, you are there with those details. I am wishing him so much success in his career as a park ranger. It's perfectly fitted for an amazing man in every way.
I love that.
Big
I
fan
absolutely love that. And tomorrow, what's happening, TJ, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, big game. This is when our friendship gets tested.
That's why if you're wondering why he's wearing that Arkansas Razorback sweater, they're playing the Georgia Bulldogs. It all starts at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow.
I just would like to say this is a big showdown. This is an SEC showdown because two teams who are undefeated.
Top 10.
Top 10. We happen to be number 2.
We happen to be number 8, but this is a big deal for us. We've been struggling for the past couple of years, but we beat Texas and Texas.
Do you think you legitimately have a chance?
Oh, absolutely. We have a very good chance of winning this game. But
I want you to take a picture and send it to me every quarter of the look on your face. So the first quarter.
Oh, a progression. A progression.
Fourth quarter.
Straight.
Do that for me.
But TJ's going between the hedges. He's going to Athens. So he gets to experience the magic that I did for 4 years there at UGA. Go Dogs!
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Go Hogs.
To know.
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to GMA3, and what you need to know is that there comes a time in every friendship that it gets tested. And we have reached that point. And we do not know if this friendship will make it through the weekend.
Oh, that is true. I believe. And what TJ is referring to is that it is a big day tomorrow.
Yep.
We have a huge SEC matchup. 2 undefeated teams. Just so happens to be TJ's Arkansas Razorbacks taking on my Georgia Bulldogs in Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia.
Yep.
So you are flying
right after the
to my
show.
alma mater there to represent us both.
Brave.
This is it.
Brave man.
I'm going to go down. I'm going to be the one spray painting like the statues of you on campus and stuff. I'm that guy.
No, but it is going to be interesting. So we actually watched the game together last year, and it's a bigger matchup this time because you guys have done really well. You're number 8, we're number 2.
But who's bragging?
I'm going to try not to rub that in your face because you know what? Anything can happen. Anything can happen between the hedges.
How they say, a friendship that hasn't been tested cannot be trusted.
There you go.
This is the test this weekend.
See. You guys are going to make it. I know you're going to come through.
Dramatic he is.
I know.
ABC Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jen Ashton is here as we track the day's developments. And this big number, the season.
You're crying. It's like there's nothing like the comfort of a friend.
You know what? I'm going to be there for you, TJ. One day, you come crying to me. You had the worst day ever.
We needed that, Deirdre. Thank you so much. Good to have you here with us. Stay with us, folks, on GMA3. On this Friday, a whole lot more ahead. The suspense on Capitol. Welcome back to GMA3, everybody. Disaster averted in D.C.
There's Senator Cory Booker from New Jersey. Senator Booker, thanks for being with us. So the White House issued this statement. A great deal of progress has been made this week, and we are closer to an agreement than ever, but we are not there yet. What happened? What needs to happen? Out though, Senator Booker, that Senator Manchin from your own party wanted to cut to Senator Cory Booker. We know you are busy. All eyes continue to be on Washington. Thank you for your time today and for being on the program.
I want to thank you both for off-camera admitting that the Pac-12 is the best of all the conferences in America.
That was a laugh because
he had to get that in there.
This is the SEC. Come on, Senator Booker. You know it's all at the SEC.
Don't trust that smiling face, folks.
Go Stanford.
Go Stanford.
All right, folks, just ahead here on GMA3, how music soothes and inspires a teenager who survived a terrible fire as a baby.
What an inspiration. All right, coming up next here on GMA3, Dr. Jen Ashton here with the reality check on just how far we have come in this COVID-19 crisis.
And it's that We discussed ahead of time who was going to take this.
Welcome back to What You Need to Know, GMA3. And we're talking about something that, you know, when you're a parent, you have teens, this is something we've all been dealing with. It's a new thing because it's hard to detect, but it's on the rise. I'm talking about vaping.
E-cig use, and the CDC and FDA out with a big new study. For some historical perspective, you guys, remember back before COVID, this was the biggest health story in the country. It didn't miraculously disappear. So the CDC and FDA putting some new numbers that were pretty startling. The 2 million high school and middle school children admit to using e-cigs on a near daily basis. This is a massive number, and the flavored versions, menthol, fruit, really culprits there. And we were talking about, you know, how, and if you have children in this age group or even the college age group, you have either seen it or smelled it, high likelihood. And remember, it's not just the risk of an acute lung injury, but long term. Many of these products do contain nicotine. They contain other chemicals. American Academy of Pediatrics and the CDC on high alert that there is no long-term data in this age group, and the use is definitely not coming down when you hear about numbers like 2 million.
And it's so easy for these kids to do it undetected. They do it, I'm hearing about in a backpack in school. There's no smoke. I mean, yes, there might be a slight smell, but it's pretty undetectable, and you can do it in your room, and your parent, you might not even know what's happening.
That's right. And so we've tried to see some advances in marketing, but the advice to parents, get in front of this, talk to your children about the risks before you realize that they're already doing it.
Exactly. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Jen, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
I sure do.
Lose yourself.
Lose yourself. I run to that one a lot.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah, it's got a great beat.
There's vomit on his sweater already.
Are you surprised
Mom
that
spaghetti.
I knew that?
What's the name of it?
Are you surprised I knew that?
Not at all. You're more up on hip-hop than I am.
Oh, yep. That's what they say.
Well, she's also up on answering everyone's medical questions. So let's get to start and see.
It gives you expensive urine because most of it is metabolized by our kidneys, and it comes out you know where.
I love how you use the medical term and I just said what I said.
Hold your term.
All right, you can submit questions to Dr. Jen on Instagram at Dr. J. Ashton. Once was enough. All right, we're going to turn now to our favorite time as gifts. And that's so empowering when oftentimes you feel powerless in some of those instances. Now, you're not just a spiritual and a faith leader. You're a mom. You're a mama for one of...
I don't know how I'm going to raise this child. Doubt. So make this day, make this moment yours.
Welcome back. It is officially October, which means Halloween is right around the corner, so it's time to break out those decorations, start planning your costumes.
And maybe some people need a little help getting in the Halloween spirit. Well, you know who can help you out? Our ABC News contributor, Alicia Quarles, has just the thing.
Dreaded.
That's scary, though.
Yeah, it's scary. It works.
All right. Do you know what you're going to be?
Nope. Okay. Do you know what you're going to be?
Yes. I'll tell you later.
You do not.
I do. I'm going to get 6 of my friends. We're going to be BTS. Coming up right here when we come back, the star in the director's chair in this new comedy.
It is a family affair.
Work like this. Welcome back to GMA3, everybody. You know our next guest from his roles in hit films like Dodgeball, Accepted, and he's just not that into you. Now he's written, directed, and stars in the brand new comedy Lady of the Manor. Take a look at this.
And it's hilarious. Justin Long joining us now all the way from Estonia. Hello, Justin. Thank you for being with us. So let's talk Lady of the Manor. This is your directorial debut, and you got to do it with your brother. What was that like?
I did, Amy.
So obviously,
20 years.
We know that this is going to be funny because you are hilarious, actually. So, but what is Lady of the Manor about for people who want to check it out? Our Friday. Justin Long, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you on. Lady of the Manor is available now on digital. And
no prescription needed.
Prescription for wellness.
What is this?
Stuff. This is very important stuff.
Our stuff.
All right, let's get it out of the way. It's happening. Top 10 matchup, undefeated teams. Robach, number 2, ranked, undefeated. Georgia Bulldogs, our alma mater, and my University of Arkansas Razorbacks, number 8 in the country. It's happening in Athens, Georgia. What's the name of your stadium again?
Sanford Stadium.
Sanford Stadium.
Between the hedges.
I am going there, and I will be there at the game. But this is big for these universities. Look, we talk a lot of trash, but when you can profile and have a high profile like this, it means something to the schools, to the states, to recruitment not just of athletes, but of students down the road. And this is a really special weekend for us.
I'm going to support both.
Again,
so dramatic.
It's not dramatic. It is. It's for us. This is we haven't been in this place. We had a couple of down years, and this is a really special weekend for us. So, yes.
I hope it isn't that special for you, though. And that's what you need to know for this week. Thanks for being here, everyone. Please come on back Monday. I'm Amy Robach.
Can we cue up that picture of those kids crying in the back seat again? And I'm TJ Holmes, or Tej, as Justin likes to call me here. For Dr. Ashton, all of us here at ABC News, everybody have yourself a great weekend. Game noon Eastern. Go Hogs.
Go Dogs.